I would like to start by thanking the organizers of this forum for giving me a chance to participate. I'm glad to be here, digitally, of course, amongst industry veterans and leaders from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and India. Uh, the topic that I'm going to talk about is how to digitally transform an incumbent business payment model. And I will lean on the rich experience that NPCI has accumulated over the years in by being in the payment ecosystem in India to drive my point. At present, it is thrilling to see India's transformation from a cash-dependent economy to an economy known for its digital payments landscape. Payments industry in India is going through a digital transformation driven by the progressive regulatory policies, relevant digital innovation, and growing mobile internet usage. The offline to online switch in payments has been long in coming. However, because of the recent COVID containment related measures, we have seen a good acceleration. Uh, the payment industry already is one of the most dynamic sectors in financial services in India, and it continues to evolve. It's propelled by technological and operational innovation. India has become an exciting place for development and testing of new payment technologies. Now, consumers these days expect to buy anytime, anywhere, and any way they choose. They want choice, making them no longer reliant on just one payment method. So, I mean, if you look at today's consumer, people are searching for a product on their cell phone and then logging onto their computer and buying it. Some people are looking for a product on their mobile and then going to a physical shop and buying it, and it's vice versa as well. So the overall landscape is changing, and there are new payment solutions also being added on top of this changing consumer behavior. So you have disruptive technologies coming in, such as connected homes, voice assistants driving voice conversational commerce, wearables are coming into the scene, and of course, Internet of Things. And you know, the changing consumer behavior, the disruptive technology, and on top of that, the consumer today wants a frictionless way of paying. They want speed, they want simplicity, and they also want security. So, given these requirements in mind, at NPCI, we are very mindful of these trends, mindful of the growth drivers, and we are collaborating with all the stakeholders in the industry to kind of launch safe, secure, and and convenient payment solutions for our consumers. Our solutions that we have developed in house are continuously evolving to ensure that our consumers get the best payment experience. Now, if you talk of today's current context, we at NPCI have a multi-rail network, and I'll talk about that in a bit. That actually, this multi-rail network has actually transformed the way payments are being made in India. And this feat, if you look at this transformation, is actually achieved by a wide variety of retail payment solutions, and this range includes RuPay cards, IMPS, UPI, Bheem, Bheem Aadhaar, NETC, and Bharat Bill Pay. So, so what I meant by multi-rail is that we have different networks that are driving payments in different domains, and and these payments are P2P, P2M, business to business, business to consumers, consumers to business. So there is a lot of change. There's a lot of evolution happening because of the different networks that we have deployed for different use cases. Now, in terms of in a very futuristic manner, I mean, we are focused on bringing innovation in the retail payments through use of advanced technology, through relentless focus in transforming India to a digital economy. It's facilitating secure payment solutions with the nationwide acceptance and accessibility at a minimal cost in furtherance of India's aspiration to be a digital society. Now, while we have created the world-class solutions, we do face challenges. It's not that everything is rosy. We do face challenges, and the biggest challenge that we face is lack of consumer awareness, and that acts as a hindrance in increasing the penetration, in driving adoption. And there are inherent kind of fears that people have in mind when it comes to digital payments. So what we are doing is that we are kind of collaborating at an industry level through various usage campaigns, through marketing promotions, to kind of bring more and more people into the digital payments domain by educating them through a very simplistic kind of campaign, by addressing the fear that they might have. And we are in addition to the marketing initiatives, we are also looking at driving product fitment, because India being such a huge country, you have very diverse spectrum of customers. If you see, I mean, there are people uh, in the unbanked segment, and there are people who are affluent, super affluent. So in a super affluent segment, let's say we are looking at driving more lifestyle benefits, but in a unbanked or a subprime kind of segment, we are looking at driving financial inclusion. So we are catering to diverse segments by launching solutions that resonate with the needs and the requirements of that customer segment. We are focused on a continuous evolution, and our success over the years has been built on the foundation of our advanced technology framework. We will continue to leverage innovation with sustained investments into new technology such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things. These emerging technologies will be down the line deployed to improve product features, enrich customer experience, and cover more use cases. Now, with the rising adoption of digital transactions, we are very uh, confident of achieving the 1 billion transaction target that we have kind of set for ourselves. So we have kind of built our systems, our technology in such a way that we can kind of manage 1 billion transactions a day. And we are all geared up for that, and we are working in different use cases to kind of be there. Now, when you talk of the different product ranges that we at NPCI have developed, UPI as a solution clearly stands out. And UPI as a product, as a solution, has been at the forefront of driving digital transformation in India. It allows users to transfer money on a real time basis across multiple bank accounts without revealing the details of one's bank account to another party. The simple, safe, cost effective, mobile based system has become one of the most prominent forms of digital payments. UPI's performance has been very encouraging. We are achieving new milestones every month, and in month of September, we did 1.8 billion transactions on UPI platform. Now, this is an increase of 11% over August 2020 and 88% increase over September 2019. Now, result of this achievement is a result of the continuous collaboration that UPI has achieved from the ecosystem, including banks, uh, third-party payment applications, and not to kind of forget the policy initiatives by government and the futuristic and advanced outlook of Reserve Bank of India. So all these elements have come together and kind of helped shape and form the digital payments domain where it is now. So everybody, I mean, has equally contributed to kind of transforming the payment scene here. Now we are also launching new use cases in the current UPI setup. For example, the standing instructions, the IPO participation, and there is a updated version of Beam, which we call Beam 2.0 with added features, is also going to be launched very soon. So we are kind of creating more and more avenues to kind of drive and achieve the 1 billion transaction a day kind of vision. Now, we have also partnered with players in the payment ecosystem to create a multimedia industry-wide campaign to drive traction on UPI, and it's called UPI Chalega. The theme is UPI Chalega, and uh, I mean, I would strongly request all of you to YouTube and figure out about this campaign on YouTube and other digital media platforms. Now, this campaign is designed in a very simplistic way. It talks about the ease of use, it talks about the safety, it talks about the instant payment options that are enabled in the platform, and I mean, addressing the common Indian. Our aim is to kind of guide users towards the right usage of UPI and help create a habit change, uh, therefore embedding UPI into their daily lives. Now, UPI, I mean, given where it is, it actually has been noticed across the world. and it's a totally indigenous solution. Framework was conceptualized from the scratch by the team. A lot of thoughtful planning went into the critical aspects of its design and creation, and the framework has the flexibility and the scalability that a very evolved or futuristic payment solution would need. So in its true sense, it is open banking. It is enabling open banking in India. This approach has actually helped tech firms design and develop the UPI app and let users manage the transfer in and out of their accounts, whether it's an app from a bank or a third party tech firm. The interface delivers consistent user experience, which is an important element to drive transformation and drive adoption. The widespread use of the technology in India has led to various international bodies, even advanced economies, private companies calling for setting up of the similar domestic infrastructure in their country. Even in the report published by Nandan Nilekani committee, they've also strongly recommended that we take UPI globally. Now, building on the success that we've had, we are kind of looking at taking UPI into the international market, and we have recently formed a company called NPCI International, which actually I had has been formed, and our focus area is to kind of take some of these best-in-class homegrown solutions to international market, thereby driving collaboration at global stage to play a positive role in transforming payment landscape. Now, in the end, I would like to kind of summarize by saying that our journey on the digital payments plank in India so far has been very interesting. It has been very enriching, and our evolution has led us to believe that to transform a payments model, you need to first of all build relevant use cases to address the market needs that are prevailing in the market that you operate in. The second point is that you have to deliver simple and a very consistent user experience so that people, wherever they are using, they're getting the same experience across different mobile apps, across different environments, and it should be easy and simple to use. You need to take care of the safety and security aspect of it, and also make sure that it is at an affordable price point. I mean, the fact that we have 40 million users on UPI only demonstrates that the platform has been built considering all these points. And finally, the most important point is all the players in the ecosystem need to get together, put their heads together, and collaborate to promote the platform, and also kind of come together and drive a lot of marketing campaigns, promotions, and marketing initiatives to kind of make a program or solution successful, and drive transformation in the digital payments domain. So that's all from me. I think I have exceeded by a couple of minutes, and I'm once again I'm thankful to the organizers for giving me the opportunity to kind of engage and talk about our learnings in the digital payments world. And I wish the organizers as well as all the other participants for a very successful rest